everybody, welcome back to my channel. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is applying white face paint all over our face, and this is a very long recreation of a face chart. It is a contest entry for Instagram, so I hope you all enjoy the tutorial. So after I've painted half of my face white, I'm then going to be taking a glue stick and flattening down my eyebrows just to make sure that they don't lift up and they're not very visible throughout the tutorial. Then you want to just continue finishing off painting the rest of your face, and because I used a grease face paint, I'm going to have to set this with Ben Knight's neutral set powder and the Made You Look Large fluffy brush, and I'm just going to roll the powder on and firmly press it just to make sure that it is set well in place. I don't want any of the colours to be smudging that I'm going to be applying today because I'm working with grease paint throughout the whole tutorial. So taking this Bloody Mary black grease paint, it is the darkest black that I do own. I'm going to be starting out by applying the first cat eye shape on my lid, and I'll just let you guys watch because there's no really way I can explain this. Once you've got the base of the shape down, what you want to do is clean it up with a cotton bud and then sharpen the edges, and this is really going to complete the shape. So to darken up the eyes, we're going to take a black jumbo pencil from NYX and line both of our waterlines, our top and our bottom, and after that the eye should look something like this. Then moving on to my Take Me to Brazil palette, I'm just going to be taking the large black eyeshadow on the Made You Look Flat shadow brush, and I'm going to be patting this on to make it a lot more matte and set. And as you can see, the other one is a lot more greasy and shiny, and that's definitely not what we want. So after you've completed that on both eyes, then we are going to go back in with the Clown White and fill in these spaces because we still do need a base for our very colourful design. Then taking my Clara palette, which is absolutely brand spanking new, I'm going to be taking the hot pink colour and applying this with an elf brush. This is going to be the first little shape of the butterfly wing. It's kind of hard to explain the shape, but it's kind of like a stretched out pointy oval thing. But yeah, once you've got the shape down, then taking a fine detailed brush, you want to just sharpen up the edges. Then we're going in with a Ben Nye purple colour and applying a little circle on the end of that, and that's going to finish off the bottom half of the wing. So you want to just fill in that little area with purple. Then taking green on a paintbrush, I'm going to be applying a little sharp point. This is going to be the bottom of the wing, and you want to get this pretty precise. I know it's hard to get it even on both sides, but I really did take my time with this. So yeah, and then you want to just fill that all in. Okay, so this is how I'm going so far with recreating the face chart. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. And so the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking the dark blue colour and applying the top of the butterfly wing straight over my eyebrow and straight to the point of the cat eye shape. Now that I've got the block colours down, I'm going to be taking that Clown White grease paint again on a fine tip brush, and I'm going to be just highlighting each little circle. This is going to really bring it to life and give it some dimension. I'm not going to be highlighting the blue section because we're going to be adding another colour at the top. So taking a light blue on a fine brush, I'm going to be highlighting the top as I said, and this is just going to be overdrawing at the tiniest bit to give it a little bit more dimension and colour to the butterfly. So once I've completed that, then I'm going to be highlighting the green with that light blue just to give it a little bit of a mix. Then I'm going to be taking this coral colour and I'm going to be painting on the body of the butterfly. black with an angled paintbrush, I'm then going to be outlining the skeleton shape, and I'll pretty much just let you guys watch because there's no point in me explaining this part. After I finished colouring the sides of my jawline, I'm going to wipe off my brush, and then with the leftover product I'm going to start shaping the teeth. This is going to give it obviously more of a realistic look, and then once you have shaped the teeth, you want to just take the brush and start to smudge out in between the lines so you don't have these Y shapes everywhere, and this gives it a really realistic look. And once it's all done, it should look something like this. Then I'm just going back in with the paintbrush that I used for white because I wanted to make this a little bit more grey and a little bit more smoky, and I just really blended out the side jawline area. Okay, so this is how I'm going so far. So I'm halfway there, and now I'm going to take the yellow colour and start to paint on the flower on my chin and map out where I'm going to be applying all of my gems and jewels. So if you don't have jewels, that's fine. It does look great with yellow, but I'm going to be taking my trusty liquid latex and applying some jewels that I bought from the craft store, of course, and I'm just applying them pretty much to the same colour as what they are on the picture. So I mixed up yellow stones and purple stones and the pink love heart in the centre of my forehead. On the face chart, there's nothing for the side of the face because obviously it's not exactly scaled to a human head, so I kind of just made it up and applied a whole bunch of jewels that I thought were really pretty and tied in with the colours of the look. So this is what I've got so far. Then I'm going to be finished off the flower on my chin, and I'm just going to take that coral colour and mix it with a little bit of red and paint the flower pretty much. Going in with that blue and a fine tip brush from Meiji Look, I'm just going to be applying the detailing that is on the photo. So it's pretty much just two swirls coming out of the flower, and then the centre of the flower is blue as well. Then taking purple, I'm going to be drawing on the antennas of the butterfly. Now I am running out of space because the face chart does have a large forehead, so I'm going to be just applying the green paint in the shape of leaves, but it's not exact to the face chart. And then I'm going to be also taking yellow and applying it right in the dead center. This is going to brighten up the look and add a little bit more color. Then I'm just going to be shading the leaves with black to give it a little bit more depth. Then taking the Bloody Mary black face paint, I'm going to be applying this on my nose and drawing this skeletal nose like every Day of the Dead has. And yeah, you want to just fill that in really well, but I did kind of make it a little bit smoky so it ties in with the teeth, and it also ties in with the eyes as well. Then taking that blue, I'm going to be just adding a little bit of dots to really brighten up the look, and that is pretty much the finished face look. Now I'm going to be taking two pairs of the red cherry lashes and one pair of these lashes I got from the $2 store, and I applied them on my top and bottom. Then I'm going to be painting my whole neck white with the clown white, and my whole chest area and my ears, everything that's visible, so when I take a photo it looks very amazing. Going in with that black cream, I'm going to be lining up the design of the bones. Then I'm going to be filling it in, but I had a little bit of white on my brush because I did want this to be very smoky. I didn't want it to be jet black. After I've filled all of that in, I'm going to be putting my wig on. So I'm going to be applying my wig cap and then my white long wig, and I'm styling it how I like. And I pretty much just pinned up the fringe or the bangs of the wig. And then I applied this flower crown that I made myself. I made it a very long time ago for a fairy look that I never did. So once I've done that, that is the completed look, and I really hope that I do win the contest because the prizes look amazing. Once you've popped your contacts in, it really does make the whole look come together. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I have 2 other Day of the Dead tutorials if you want to go check them out. I'll leave them in the description box below. See you guys, take care.